welcome to the Links Golf Cup here in Portugal, playing along the stunning Silver Coast, where we have some stunning golf courses, stunning scenery, and as for the golf itself, well, we'll just have to wait and see. A cautious start from some straight away here on Praia del Rei, the 14th. A name synonymous with golf, Tom Morris. And he's very cautious. He laid up short of this short par 3, and he's laying up short with his second. It'll be a good birdie from there, I can tell you that. But luckily, his playing partner is Chris Sutton, and Chris can never be one accused of going short. He was big with his tee shot, and he's big with that putt. Just going to hold the green, just holding the green there, and sensible stuff from Chris. Reining it in a little. Here's Ronan McBride. He asked us to make him look good, so we specifically filmed him where we wouldn't follow the ball, and that's about as good as he can look, I think. Got to be happy with that. Back to 14, Alistair Sowerby, and this looks in all the way. Oh, he is devastated. He thought that was in all the way. He can't quite get over it. Oh dear. Well, he is a sensitive sort, and his game he's let his partner down a couple of times, and it's all beginning to get to him a little bit. He thought that was redemption. Oh dear, he's absolutely devastated. And just, come on, just clear your head. There's plenty more golf to be played. It's only day one, Alistair. Oh well, he can't shake out his crying now. Best move away. Up to 15, and just off the fairway is Brian Flanagan, a man who's very used to not being on the fairway, and it shows with this approach. Look at that, throwing darts. Magnificent stuff. The only trouble comes when he hits the short grass. Now, Nick Wyatt, never a man to be rushed. He's going to take his time. He's got a very, very lofted club. And I think he's ready to go. Well, I thought he was ready to go about 2 minutes ago. And well, he's fighting his temperament as well. Alistair's a bit sad, but if Nick gets it wrong, which he has here, oh no, he's tending to just storm off the course. Yeah, that's what he's doing, he's off. Oh dear, a little bit. Oh, speaking of which, Alistair, yeah, if that had just, I'm sure the line was just moving round to the right. Oh dear, somebody go and have a word. Oh no, the clouds really are descending. I think we should move away again up to the 11th. Perhaps what he needs is a good supportive playing partner around him. This is George Christopher, just on the edge of the hole. He'll be disappointed with that, but some of his playing partner, he's playing alongside Emma Cole, and yeah, she's come over for a little bit of support. That's what you need if the putts don't drop. A little bit of understanding, and that's exactly what you need. Well, we saw Nick, and he came up short with his approach. Oh, and it's all going wrong. Well, I wonder if there's anybody out with Nick that might help him with an encouraging word. Paul? Nope, Paul absolutely blanking him. He's not having anything to do with him. Well, it's only fair that we show you some nice stuff from this group on day one as well. This was Andy Hinton with his tee shot. And look at that, using the contours beautifully. Look at the wind. That's a good shot in any condition, but especially with that strong cross breeze that you all had to deal with. And finally here on the 14th, Ian Roach had a bit of trouble, but he had this to save his par. And a beautiful putt. And I don't even know if he knows it is the camera's there. No, he did. With that, I think we should probably move over to Royal Obidos. Now, here at We Film Golf, we have 2 remits when we're here this week. We like to put on a nice show for you that you're enjoying just now, but we have to get some nice, good-looking shots for promotional material for Andy in the Links Golf Cup. So I thought I would get a couple of nice ones of the range. All we need was, all we needed was Amanda there to hit a nice shot on the left. A little bit of a thin off to the right. I wonder if we could do better. Just hit one nice shot, and I can use this to show off the range. And oh dear, well, I might go looking for a different model, no offence. Yeah, it was the wrong club. It was the wrong club. But these cameras zoom in, you don't know you're getting filmed. There's no way Ian Rayner thought he was getting filmed away down there in the third green, missing that putt, or missing that putt. The camera will get you everywhere, Ian. yes. Mel back up to the second. And here's Marko Dedic. Now, a big drive in this long par 5. And the landing's pretty soft, so it makes it even more impressive that this was his second shot. I tell you what, that was pretty close. We've never filmed an albatross, but that's about as close as we've ever been. Fantastic stuff from Marko. Of course, it's a pairs event, and we have some happy couples playing. We've got Malcolm and Elspeth Morton. Inseparable, these two. This is Malcolm on the 6th with his tee shot, just rolling off the left edge of the green, right on the very edge of the water hazard. And now here's Elspeth Morton. Well, no prizes for guessing where this goes. I told you they were inseparable. Look at that, everywhere they go. They can't bear to be more than a couple of yards away from each other. Consistent stuff from Team Morton. Now, out to 12. Trevor Bell. Right in the middle of the fairway, just short of the green. Tricky approach this, many will tell you. But Trevor played it beautifully. Ah, it's a great shot. Almost enough to forgive you for that hat, those shorts, and an orange glove. Oh, the Ducks are getting out the way here on 15 because they've seen that it's Trevor Broomfield that's up on the tee. And the Ducks know when Trevor's in town, make yourself scarce. He's still trying to get them. Well, he's not too far away. Luckily, that Duck did move off there, or it could have been in trouble. Trevor. Now, 12th, Will Rowe. Big drive from Will, right in the middle of the fairway. Quality golfer as well. And look at this for an approach. Fantastic stuff. There was some good golf out there. And Will there to prove it. Now, James Bloomer in the bunker. He's got a pretty good lie. And that's a pretty good result. Get up, get in. Well, that's magnificent. You'd be doing well to hit a long putt. It's close. The problem is, though, that James is out with Liam and Ian McGrath. And Ian, who was waiting for James to play, saw, well, what he thought was an easy bunker shot. So he thought he would hit the same area and hope for the same result. I'm not sure that happened. And we won't show you the outcome. We will show you the outcome of Will Rowe's approach here at 12, though. Rolling in for Will. He made that look easy, that birdie. And well, it's impressive how well he's playing, carrying Adam around, that's for sure. 15, David Pipe. Tee shot over the water on the par 3. And that's excellent stuff, yes. And I can tell you, he got his 4. Now, Adam, he's been working on his power to try and keep up with Will. And it shows, he's lashed that. We're going to have to slow this down. It's sailed over the water, it's sailed over the green, it's sailed over the water at the back of the green, it's hit the path. Well, there was some crosswords with Paul Fell and Paul Mullen at an earlier hole, and it looks like Adam's out to get them. They're under attack and they know it. Yes, keep up with the pace of play, Paul and Paul. Oh, that's what happens. No, there's nothing I can do about it. I tell you what, that's a good 4-iron back to the green for Adam. Now, 12, Mark Higgins. Tom down the front there, being brave. Oh, no, he is ducking out the way, quite right. And Mark, well, ever the good friend, making sure not to hit Tom. And making so sure he wasn't going to hit Tom that he's hit one of his Seve specials right into the trees. Good Mark Higgins golf there. Now, 15, Marie Withers. Par 3 here. She's playing alongside Andy Withers, and Marie, only golfer in this group to hit the green, and what a shot. And she'll go back. Andy, he'll probably have a high five for her, or a hug, or no, he's telling her she needed one more club. One more club. You might have got up the bell. I thought it was a pretty good tee shot, Maria. I thought that was worthy of some congratulations. But Andy, not so sure. Well, I don't know if he's one to criticise. Like I say, Marie was the only one to hit the green. This is where Andy's tee shot ended up. And we're just going to play the rest of this group out here. Andy, well, the adrenaline obviously coursing through the veins, because I'm not sure he's any closer than he was before he hit that shot. Making up this 4 ball, we've got Debbie Rose, who's also a bit aggressive with her tee shot, and she's got a lot of work to do for her 3. Her playing partner, Geraldine Edwards, also a little, everybody making sure they get over the water. But Geraldine with a very nice touch. Well, maybe there's a chance of a 3 there. This group, well, we'll stick with them. Back with Andy. He's got this for a par. A little bit optimistic, but it is in. Well, never in doubt. Yes, I never doubted you for a second, Andy. I'm sure nobody else did. He does this sort of thing all the time. Straightforward 3. Straightforward 3, I would say. But can Marie do one better after that magnificent tee shot? Well, we've got this for a birdie. The team par is secure. You can really go for this, Marie. And up it comes. I said you could really go for this, Marie. Oh, just a bit of a lag. A lag to get a par, the same as Andy got. Well, I'm not quite understanding that. Back with Debbie. She's got a long way to go for her 3, and she cans it as well. Well, par 3 for Andy, par 3 for Debbie. Geraldine, she knocked up a nice chip. So we can cut over and see how Debbie get on, and she got her 3. Now, who can tell me the end of this story? Why have we showed you Andy getting his par from off the green, Debbie getting her par from off the green, Geraldine getting her par from off the green? You guessed it, because Marie, who knocked a tee shot closest, didn't quite manage to get her par. Oh, sorry, Marie, but we just had to share that. Nicely in for a 4. Well, that'll teach you to hit the green. Yeah, you're always better in the semi-rough, or even the deep rough, if you're Mark Higgins. Oh, yeah. Well, it's just good to see him on the course. He was a little bit under the weather, and good to see he's got his very best Seve game out on. Well, I say the course. I'm not quite sure if these trees count as the course, but he's a man who knows. Well, there you go. The recovery is always there, nicely onto the green. Yeah, well played, Mark. Watch out for the wild animals over there. Well, he's playing alongside Brian Carter. No problems for Brian though. Right in the middle of the fairway. Just short of the green though, what can he do? And he flops it up. That's a beautiful shot. Yeah, no trouble at all for Brian. Quality player. In fact, let's see how he did that. We'll just have a little replay. There he is, just short of the green. And watch this technique. Oh, a little bit of an editing problem there. Sorry, Brian. Looks like he took a couple to get up from there onto the green. And yes, best move away up to 15. And back where we started with Tom Morris. Now, Tom, never a man to be rushed. That tee has to be exactly, we haven't altered these pictures. You can see the ball collecting in the background going, is that tee the right height? It's all about precision. He knows exactly how far every club goes with exactly how high the ball is teed up. Millimetre precision stuff. Is it up 6 millimetres? Is it up 8 millimetres? 8 iron will go 140 yards, 7 iron will go 147 and a half yards. It is all absolute precision. No practice swing needed. Unfortunately, he took the wrong club out the bag. And he's paid the price. Yeah, it's just a little bit more attention needed to detail there. He rushed it. I think that's what happened. He rushed it. Ian Rayner, he doesn't hang about. He knows straight down the middle every time. Yep, straight down the middle. The ball just making it further than the divot, but straight down the middle. He's had 14 shots so far here on the 12th, but never in any trouble. Now Richard Francis, just short of the green. He's got a 56 wedge there, maybe a 60. I think to flop it over the water. My mistake, it was a 4 iron. And well, cameraman having to duck out the way there. But he's on the green. Well, he just wanted to go on the green, and he's on the green. Mission accomplished. I think he'd better keep that 4 iron in his hand though for his next shot. That's a long way back. And Ian, yes, still, well, he just loves life. He's had 18 shots now in the 12th, still never in any bother whatsoever. Straight Ian Rayner. But yeah, we're going to have to take it over now because Philip Hudson has ran out of balls, and I'm not quite sure where he is, in the trees somewhere, and he has ran out of balls, and I can't believe that, actually. Philip, he's usually such an accurate player. He'd be doing well to find anything in there. This was him back at the second. He's a man who learns his way around the course, so he's only on the second here. He hasn't quite got to grips with it, but you can see he's a quality golfer. It's a nice shot, but the ball perhaps not flying as far as he thought it would. Here on the second into the water, and well, or maybe we're going to find out exactly why he's lost so many balls, because he learnt, he adapted, he made sure he cleared the water onto the green and into the water at the back of the hole. And no wonder he's ran out of balls, and with that I think we should leave the Links Golf Cup here in Portugal.